What's so terribly important to me in terms of Tradewinds and my son, and I guess I didn't think about this so much until he passed away, until he was gone. But Tradewinds helped him be the best that he could be, and that's really all any of us can expect in life.
Tradewinds is a great organization that provides opportunities for people and children that have disabilities that sometimes just need a leg up. And so I guess in my experience as a board member and also my experience as an employee here, I've seen a lot of people that have come in, just gotten that jump up and then moved on. And it's a great experience for everyone. So it's an organization that has a lot of value, and it's truly a testament to the spirit of Tradewinds that it's lived on for 40 years. It's a testament to the community and to the volunteers and to the consumers. It truly has the heart and soul here.
My name is Zaria, and I'm 4 years old.
Well, my name is David Bowles, and I've been working at Tradewinds for the last 13 years.
My name is John Kelly. I work at Tradewinds. I was a consumer for 16 years. Now I'm a staff member for like the last 5 years. I work in maintenance and janitorial, and I love my job at Tradewinds. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Larry Ellison. I've been here for 10 years. I'm folding cloth for the job out in Munster, and I enjoy doing it, and it's a very nice job.
My name is Mary Pritchard. I've been here 2 years, and I love this place. My name is Nadine Jones. I work in the children's department. I've been at Tradewinds for 30 years.
Hey, this is Judge Justin Rice with my point at Tradewinds in Gary. I've been here 25 years. Thank you. Thank you to Tradewinds.
Hi, I'm Ruby Snyder, and I've worked at Tradewinds since June of 1973. And it was a different world back then, different times. The thing that's kept me here is the love that I see that the staff and everybody gives to the consumers and to the children. And I just think it's wonderful the way they mingle together, and they just love one another so much. And it makes me really proud to be here.
And now Tradewinds gives awards every year to the people that have really progressed and done well in Scott Van Til's name, and it's a wonderful time of the year for me when that happens.
Well, one of the things with Tradewinds that I look forward to each year is the annual luncheon that we have every June, and the recipients of the Scott Van Til Award. I mean, that is just really a touching moment during the year to see 4 or 5 recipients of that award and to see the things that they've overcome in their lives to improve them. And it really touches you to know that all the time and effort that we put in during the year and years comes back to really pay off. And if there's any doubt in why we do what we do, that day really solidifies that and makes you even want to continue that and do more.
My vision was getting a little bad, and my wife was ill, and she passed away, and my vision was getting worse and worse, and I come to find out I had a ruptured retina. One eye was 90% gone, the other one about 50. And I had ruptured retina and no repair for it. It's something like a stroke in the back of the eye.
With a lot of students that I work with, initially a student is very depressed because so much of their identity has been sort of subsumed by this change to their vision. And then as they start to recapture skills and abilities, they recapture pieces of themselves, and they stop being the blind guy and they start being a whole person again, a whole broad spectrum of person. And that, I think, is really the biggest change for Lee. He came back to himself.
But my sight was still deteriorating, and that's about it. And I heard about Tradewinds would give you some classes and some things, and they helped me so much, and finding my way, helping me to cope with it, a lot of things. It was really interesting.
Well, I think like any organization, it depends on the people and relies on the employees. It relies on the talents and skills of the employees who deal and work daily with the people that we serve, with the consumers. And there's such a myriad of disabilities that we deal with here. I think that all the credit goes to the staff and management of the people. And from a board perspective, our primary duty is naturally fiscal responsibility and making sure that things run as effectively and efficiently as possible.
I'm Veronica Oliver. Welcome to the production area of Tradewinds. I've been here almost 15 years. The highlight of our production area, believe it or not, is a company from Munster where we do all types of eyeglass cases. The biggest thing we do, and we're their highest production group. So we kind of take pride.
He is 2 years old and he has paraband sequence and a cleft palate and sleep apnea, and Tradewinds gives us really good service and first steps and teaches him sign language and does really good for him. It was really good because he was getting therapy for physical, developmental, and speech, and there was no speech therapist in this area, so that we were lacking. And the minute I called Tradewinds, they had a speech therapist available, and I immediately got to trade my services right over to Tradewinds, and they do it right in the child care center. So I was running into daycares that could not provide any transportation, that could not have the first step service come there, and none of them really knew how to work a feeding tube. I would have to teach them, and Tradewinds just knew right off the bat. They give him different types of therapies, they feed him different types of foods, and because Devin's not speaking quite well because of his syndrome, they teach him sign language, so the sign language is doing very good and he can sign a lot of stuff. So when my last child comes out with a disability and having to go to work at 6 months was a blessing because I found somebody that I can trust with my child.
If Tradewinds has helped make my son the best that he could be, to make his life the most productive that he could be in their workshop, in the sheltered workshop, how much more so all of the people for all of these many years now that we're looking at an anniversary. You know, the Bible talks about if you do it unto the least of these, my brethren, you do it to me, for me. And Tradewinds does it every day. Every day, that's what Tradewinds is about. And there are so many good people there, whether it's clients or people that are working there to make life better for people. I feel so very strongly, and I feel so very strongly for my son Scotty that it made so much difference in his life. And his life was way too short. But it was better and it was richer because of Tradewinds and what they do. And I know that my little story is just one of thousands.
I ain't bitter with no one, I ain't angry with no one, just life. And it happened to me. Thanks to Tradewinds. I appreciate everything they've done for me.